You don't steal here. The country is safe 10 out of 10. Here they comply to the rules.
Hey there, wonderful viewers. Welcome back to Afric TV, where we bring you stories from around the world that will make you laugh, learn, and feel inspired. Today, we are thrilled to have you with us once again.
Okay, I am Julian Violwetu Ngatelo, all the way from South Africa, currently working in Saudi Arabia as a midwife. I've been here for 3 years now, and I am Miss V on YouTube 1320. I am Miss V on TikTok. It's good to be here. Thank you for the intro.
Oh, okay, nice one. Another South African. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I don't know if you are going to be biased though. Before we begin with our conversation, let me ask you this question. South Africa is a country known for its beautiful women in Africa here also. So let me ask you, I don't know if you are going to be biased. Where are the beautiful women and handsome men in Africa from?
Okay, I would have to give it to the Ethiopian ladies. Wow, my sisters. Yay, yay. Mm. Ah, I've got a brother. I've got a brother who is Zimbabwean, who is my friend, and he got married to an Ethiopian lady. So I would have to give it to the Ethiopian ladies. They are, yes.
Oh, okay. So, and the men? What about the men?
The men, I would have to say, I had a good encounter with the Congolese men. I had a good encounter with them. I've never been with seen or being exposed to Ghanaians or Nigerians. I see them, but I had a good encounter with the brother that even today when I speak of him, because unfortunately he passed on during COVID, I still get moved because I worked with so many Congolese doctors. They are, sometimes they say beauty comes from within. They are very respectful. They respect their women. They respect their culture. And yeah, I will give it to Congolese because I've been exposed to them. I've not been biased.
I see. So tell me, what motivated your decision to be in Saudi Arabia, and why Saudi Arabia?
For me, Saudi Arabia was the easier, was the, how can I say it? It was cheaper. It was a cheaper option and also a better option for me to come here because dealing with the logistics of, going to other countries, they require a lot of money, of which coming to Saudi Arabia is still the cheapest, I believe, because in my currency it's like 20,000 rent that I used for the test, and the transport was provided for. Even coming, the reassurance that I got that when I get here, the accommodation will be catered for, transport will be catered for. So for me, that was reassuring, and it made me believe that Saudi Arabia was the best you know. And now that I'm here, I have colleagues from the UK, I have colleagues from Australia, I have colleagues from USA. Even now, when you called, I was in a call with a friend of mine who was here from USA. He recently left. He tells you it's cheaper. It's cheaper. The lifestyle in Saudi Arabia is affordable.
Okay, so tell us about the challenges you face. When you yourself you moved to Saudi Arabia, the language and everything. Tell us more about it.
My agent, when we were applying here, they said we must buy books about culture shock, and that is one thing that, and one lady said, nothing can prepare you for that. You have to go in there ready for what you're going to see and what you're going to experience and take it along. And from the moment I came in, the weather, like the weather, it tells you that you are not in your space now. It tells you that you have left your comfort zone, because here you can have 48 degrees and it's normal. So the moment I came in, like from South Africa, I went through Jeddah. The moment I went, and I'm wearing glasses, they were full of vapor, they were full of steam, and I was like, wow, where am I? So the weather. So if you are going to come here, just make sure that that's one of the things that are going to shock you. It's extremely hot when it's hot. you know. But what I like about our bodies, I think we are wonderfully made and wonderfully created, because now I have friends even in Canada, and there they tell you adjust. Our bodies were meant to adjust in any situation.
Oh, okay. I see. So, what about your impressions of your experiences in Saudi Arabia?
Uh, Most of all, here there is one religion that is being practiced, which is Islamic, and we know Islamic, that people, they cover themselves, So yes, we do have Islam in South Africa, but not as much here. So when you come in here, like everybody's in a black abaya, they've closed their eyes. You only see their eyes. Some you don't even see the hands, so that for me was also like, wow, okay. So but also, again, as I said, that if you go to a new space and they're giving you an opportunity, I don't know, you get used to it, because that's their culture. And also, you coming here as a foreign somebody, you cannot go around showing off your body, you know. Like, you need to be covered most of the time when you're going outside. Yeah. Even though we're no longer being required to wear abayas as well, but we do have to, like, put on things that gonna cover your arms, just to be respectful.
Oh, okay. So, talking about covering of your bodies, what are some of the things that foreigners shouldn't do when they come to Saudi Arabia?
Oh, first of all, you mustn't think of stealing. You know, you mustn't think of stealing. You don't steal here. The country, it's safe, 10 out of 10. You know, the consequences, like any other culture or place whereby here they comply to the rules. Like, I remember one Uber guy told me, why are you renting an expensive apartment? He saw me coming out of an apartment that he assumed was expensive. And I said, no, because of security. He said, no, 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 no. Leave security out of this, because anyway in this country, it is safe. If somebody does something to you, you might not see them again. So they mustn't steal. They must wear conservative, respective clothes. I mean, you came here knowing that here, this is how they dress, this is how they do things. And also, again, one thing that you're going to notice, I am very loud. I am very loud, but yeah, women are very respectful. They're very, so I cannot be seen there outside there, laughing. You learn those things. No, no one will live in tissue, but you would see, because the moment you start doing that, everybody looks at you like, what's wrong with her? You know?
So, we all know Saudi Arabia is known for its beautiful places and amazing places. So, can you tell us more about its beautiful places that anyone can come and visit?
Oh, we've got the Riyadh, which is the capital city of Saudi Arabia. It is beautiful. It has got the third tallest building in the world. So you go to Riyadh, you go to Jeddah. They have got the Red Sea. We are in the Red Sea. Growing up and reading the Bible, we always believe that the Red Sea is red. So you need to come and see if that myth is true or not. So the Red Sea, and the one thing I like about the Red Sea that I can share is that the Red Sea, it's so still. Like, out of all the oceans I have never been in a still ocean like this one. The Red Sea, it's so still. Even when you must look deep to see the waves, but we are in the sea. So those are some of the things that are going to amaze you. That's how, so we have the Red Sea. We have Riyadh, which is the capital city that has got the third highest building in the world.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice one. So, tell me, has traveling changed your perspective or mindset about so many things?
It has a lot. I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot about respect. People here, they are caring. they are sharing. You know, normally when we eating food, we will just there's a culture of sitting down, putting a big plastic, and you just all share the rice, the meat, and you eat with your hands. And there, people, they share here, they share. So it has really changed my perspective. And also me going back to South Africa, I feel like if I was to work with foreigners, I'm going to be much better, you know, I'm going to treat them better, because here we are respected, we are being taken care. Every minute they get, they will ask you, sister, where are you from? South Africa? Malum Mandela, like, do you know Mandela? You know, all those things. So they, especially now I'm wearing a weave. When I'm with my natural hair, they will want to come, sister, can I touch your hair? You know, all those things. So we are really being appreciated here, which is one thing that we need to learn, you know, humanity, whereby you need to teach everybody with love and respect, because no one leaves their space, their comfort zone, just for fun.
So, any advice for someone or anyone who wants to travel abroad?
I would say do proper info about the place that you're gonna go to. I've seen people going to countries and they get there, they have depression because they cannot cope, you know. And also, again, it must be a decision that you know is not going to be easy. You know, when people see you, yes, you are in Saudi Arabia, yes, you know, you are in USA. It is never easy. I think if you crawl on TikTok and everywhere, you can hear people that are outside their comfort zones, what they. So you must never forget why you go there in the first place. You know, from the moment you get in there, it's a countdown towards your end of service, like when you're going to leave, because we all want to go back to our places. You know, I believe so. That's what I say. Make good info, research about the place that you're gonna go to and what is required, and also verify, my brothers and sisters, the agent that you're going to use. Is it safe? Is it reliable? Is it well known? You know, because sometimes you get people, even here, I was almost scammed while I was here in Saudi Arabia. I got an email and people, they seemed very valid. They gave me a job offer in Dubai. You know, it was triple times the salary I was getting here in Saudi Arabia, and everything was just legit by the way I saw it. You know, they conducted an interview with me, Hala, what hospital. And then, fortunately for me, I had a friend who was in Abu Dhabi. I asked him, I said, please, my brother, can you go and check if this hospital exists? To only get there, there was nothing, you know. So you must be very careful. That's what I would like to share.
Nice one, nice one. So, any shout outs to family, friends, and you can also add your social media handles to it if maybe someone wants to say hi.
I like to say to I've got so many friends, I cannot start counting them by name because some would get mad of me. I would like to say hi to my friends. I would like to say hi to my family. I've got 3 boys, very handsome boys that are in South Africa, to my babies, and to everybody else who follows me on TikTok. They know me. I am Gillian Violet Ngatelo. On YouTube, I am Miss V 1320 1320. Then they're going to hear a lot about me, even how me coming to Saudi, the experience has changed even my life and the life of my loved ones back home.